Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. Happy Monday. Hello, Liz. Hello, Madalena. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 Jace. Hello, Lights. How's it going? Hello, Kale. Hello, Hannah. How's it going? Hello. How's it going, everybody? Hello, Danielle. Hi, Rebecca. Take this actually. Hi, Aubrey. Hi, Kara. Hi, Lacey. How's everybody doing? Hi, Emma. Good afternoon, Meg. I know, sub isn't on for now. I'm glad you can too, Brie. You can also subscribe on your PC. If you want to subscribe, you can. If you're able to subscribe, you can. You can do so on a computer. Yeah, yeah. But if you want to subscribe, you can on a computer. You can just just log into TikTok, type in TikTok.com on not on your phone, but on a computer, and you should be able to subscribe. What am I drinking? This is just peppermint tea. You know me. Hello, Jen. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Kayla. Hello, Aaron. Oh, okay. I see, Bree. Thank you, Pookie. Appreciate it. Hi, Sammy. Try it on. Yeah, iPad, it won't work. It has to be on your computer. Yeah, iPad will try and bring you to the app. It has to be out of the app and in a browser. Yeah. It can't be in the TikTok app. It must be like in Google Chrome or Safari or whatever. Hi, Toby. Hi, everyone. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Sophie. How's it going? Hello, Nevea. What are we eating today? We're eating sushi. We're sushi. Am I okay? I am. How are you? Hi, Rachel. I'm doing well, Kenzie. Hello, Lynn Abraham. How's it going? Hello, Tay. I know, sushi. Do I go to a restaurant every day? We stream at restaurants every 4-ish times a week. Yeah. Thank you, Aubrey. Oh, I'm sorry, Nevea. Thank you, Caitlin. Hello, Lexi. Thank you, Candace, for subscribing. Opa to Candace. Cheers. Hello. Opa, welcome. Kella says, what's the most respectful way to ask someone their pronouns? Love your content. Thank you. You just ask. Say, hey, by the way, what are your pronouns? Great. Same way you would ask someone their name, right? Like, what's your name? What are your pronouns? She, her? Great. Just like that. Hi, everyone. Hello, Brida. Hello, Gigi. Hello, Maria. Thank you, Jill. Hi, everyone. Oh, thank you, Maddie. Oh, wow. That was very cool. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you for that gift. Hello, welcome back, Robin. What are we eating today? It's a sushi day today, y'all. Today we are eating sushi. Do I tip? Of course I tip. I know, wild chat. All right, I think we're probably, if you want to subscribe, you can. You just have to do it on a web browser. You cannot do it in the app in the US right now. You have to log onto a computer. It can't be an iPad, it has to be a computer. Can be Mac or PC, but you have to go to TikTok.com, log in on the browser. It's going to look a little different, but it shouldn't be too hard. And then you come to my live and you should be able to subscribe. Yeah, that's the only way right now, sadly. I wish it was easier, but that's how things are right now. Hello, Michaela. Oh, it's okay, Robin. I got y'all. It's all good. It's all good, y'all. Hello, Kimberly. How's it going? I'm curious. So, if y'all, I think I asked this on Friday, but for those of you who watch people who do subscribers on TikTok, are they still freaking out? Like, I would imagine that people are still, because at this point, the subscribers are starting to drop pretty fast because people are unable to resubscribe for the most part because people struggle to do it in the web browser, right? Hello, Artemis. How's it going? Kimberly, you're having a Monday. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I'm having actually a pretty good Monday, so maybe that can rub off a little bit. I'm having a pretty good Monday. I just had a great weekend. You've already tried. Okay. Well, how about I tell you about my weekend? How's that? Does that sound fun? How about I tell you about my weekend? My sub is about to run out, and I'm sad I'll miss the makeup streams. What I'll probably do is just make those not sub only, and so you can only comment if you're subbed, kind of thing. But today I wasn't thinking about it. I made it sub only. Tomorrow I'll make it so everyone can watch. Just only subs can talk. having a heat wave in Australia. Ugh, how hot is it? My birthday weekend was fantastic, Aubrey. Nicole says, I subscribed on my web browser. It was easy, but I have to be live. Right? Yeah, that's all you got to do is go on your web browser. Can't do it on your phone, can't do it on an iPad or a tablet. It has to be on a browser. Hello, Belle. Yeah, my weekend was great. Hello, Veronica. So Friday, me and fashion friend, we met at Epic Steak, right? That's where we started. And I brought Nugget. He was all dressed up in this little suit, but sadly he pooped in his stroller and I had to take him back to get a bath. So we didn't eat right then and there. We had to go back later. But it was like I had a little mini anxiety attack and it was not fun on my birthday, but we rebounded and it was okay. Another creator said they had a meeting with TikTok and they said they're working towards something. I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Because I haven't seen any signs of anything being worked towards. So fingers crossed. Did fashion friend like your outfit? Oh yeah, she loved my outfit. She did. Should be fixed mid-February. Okay, good. Good. So we rebounded. We saw the show, the first show, which was, what was the first show? It was called The Acting Class, which had two of my late 30s, early 40s in Celsius. I don't know what that is, but it sounds really hot in Australia. Oh, God, I don't even know what that is. Can someone see what like 40 degrees Celsius is in Fahrenheit? Thank you, Army Brat, for subscribing. Cheers, Opa. Thank you for subscribing. Hello, Army Brat. Have we ordered yet? No, not yet. Not yet. We haven't even read the menu yet. We got plenty of time. We're just starting. So we saw the show, and we went back to get some steak. It was wonderful. I had a filet. She had a New York strip. We had, they brought us this like potato soup. We got a wedge salad, which was really good. 104. Oh, God. No, thank you. 104. Ugh. Hello, Lady Brady. We also got these fried Brussels sprouts were wonderful. We had, I said the mashed potatoes and the steak. And what was the other? We had black truffle mac and cheese, which was really good. And then, what was dessert? We had a toffee bread pudding. It was so good. Thank you, Elle, for subscribing. Hello, Elle. Cheers. Opa, welcome. This is sushi. So yeah, and we went to see The Acting Class. Welcome back, Elle. Is this the Elle that I... Oh, hi. Well, hello and welcome. Hi. You are back. Never had truffles. Truffles are starting to grow on me. They're not my favorite, but I've had them recently and like not been upset by them. I have been in the past, but recently I've been more okay with truffles. We had the toffee bread pudding and it was very good. It was a wonderful little time. It is. And so I was so tired we didn't actually go to see the second show. We had truffles are I think technically they are mushrooms in the mushroom family, but they're very, very strong. Unlike other mushrooms, they have a very bold and sometimes overpowering flavor. If you use it right, it's not overpowering. But you went by Shake before. Gotcha. Hi, Shake. Hello. I'll call you Elle now. Hi, Vinny. How's it going? So it was a wonderful dinner. The first show we saw had one of my favorite podcasters in it, Griffin Newman. He was also this guy named Connor Ratliff. They did a hilarious duo show. It was so funny. I was cackling. And I got to meet Griffin after. And I know probably almost no one here knows who that is, which is fine. All you need to know is that he's my favorite. And had a great time then. Saturday, I went with a different friend to 2 other shows. We saw Off Book, the improvised musical, which is another just like show where they literally improvise an entire musical. It's just 2 people and and then another 3 people that are playing music. There's a person on the keyboard, there's a guitarist and a drummer, and they just like improvise an entire musical, and it's always hilarious. And then what did we see after that? We saw something called the George Lucas Talk Show, which was also really funny. And then Sunday, I met Fashion Friend again, and we went to see a live parody reading of the Star Wars Holiday Special. And it was awesome. It was really funny. We had great seats. and I got to meet. Oh, I got to meet some some of the people in it who are like probably people you recognize. Paul Scheer, if you know who that is. Rob Hubel, I met. Adam Pally, he was in the Mindy Project. Mary Holland, if you know who that is. I met Griffin Newman again. It was so cool. It was so much fun. So yeah, it was wonderful. Did I see Lady Gaga's speech? I saw that she talked about trans people, and so did Chappell Roan, right? They both kind of spoke highly. They like were advocating for trans people, right? I didn't watch the Grammys because last night I was hanging out with Fashion Friend, and then yeah, and then I went to bed, and then I woke up, and here I am, standing for the trans community. We love it. You kind of look like Chappell Roan. Thank you, Aubrey. That's very sweet of you. Very sweet. We got a gift that came through, y'all. A nice gift from. Oh, this is nice. Liz. Hi, Liz. Y'all know Liz. I don't have to tell you who Liz is, right? Liz sent $10. Thank you, friend. And said, just cuz, lots of love with a red heart. Thank you. But yeah, throw up some gas in the tank emojis, y'all. That's very nice of you, Liz. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, again, said it a million times. I'll say it again. These streams don't happen without your support. These, not just the food, but also all of my other expenses that need to be met in order for me to do this full time. Y'all are the ones that are making it happen, making the rent, helping the rent get paid, the insurance deductible when I get FFS in a few weeks. I don't know. I still don't know how much it's going to cost, but yeah. So thank you very much, Liz. I love you very much. You're a good friend. So yeah, that was my weekend. It was lovely. Shall we read the menu? Is it too soon? Or should we read the menu? What do you think? Because I'm pretty excited for this menu today. We've been here a million times, but it's good. It's always tasty. Madeline wants to read the menu. Hi. How do I say your name? L6 Cell. Should I call you Cell or like Lazel or something? What type of tea? Just peppermint. My favorite. Peppermint tea. Jade, I'm trans too. You're trans? Cool. Well, you're very welcome here, obviously. Okay, so the first one is an appetizer that I've never tried here. It is a splurge appetizer though. It's a $24 appetizer, which we could try if we want to splurge today. Your mom loves peppermint. Your favorite is green tea. Elsie likes green tea but never tried peppermint. Well, there you have it. I would drink. No, actually, I don't like green tea regardless, but I also don't drink caffeine. So green tea just doesn't do it for me. I much prefer like an Earl Grey or literally anything else. You're not big into peppermint. Hey, to each their own. I love peppermint. I've not tried fennel tea. I like fennel. So, sounds like I would like it. All right, so the first appetizer is a bit of a splurge appetizer, but it's a tuna cone or tuna cones. Sesame cone, so like literally like it's like an ice cream cone, but a sesame cone trio with smoky tuna tartare, wasabi cream, and black tobiko. So it's gonna look kind of like an ice cream cone, except instead of a sweet cone, it's gonna be a savory sesame cone. Instead of ice cream, there's gonna be smoky tuna tartare, and then on top wasabi cream and black tobiko, which is like eggs, like caviar kind of. I've been all about the throat coat because influenza A won't go away. Oh, I'm sorry, Kimberly. That sounds miserable. Sorry. Throat coat. Yeah, throat coat is helpful. It is helpful. The other appetizers they have edamame. We love edamame. They have miso soup. They have steamed scallop, shrimp, and pork dumplings. Those are called shumai. They have gyoza, which are pan-fried shrimp and pork dumplings. They have tofu, hitokuchu, which is like crispy rice and salmon, sliced hamachi, tuna tartare, seaweed salad, grilled peppers, fried chicken, and a salad. Hello, Trish. How's it going? So what are we thinking? I would say either the steamed dumplings, which I love, or the tuna cones. What do we think? Tuna cones or steamed dumplings? The tuna cones are a splurge, or $24 appetizer, but if we want, we could give it a try. And then there's the dumplings, which we've had before, but they're wonderful. What do we think? Aubrey says cones. Natalyn says steamed dumplings. Would you survive a day being a vegan? Of course. I've had plenty of days being vegan without even really trying. I eat plant-based when it's easy, and it's becoming increasingly easy. Yeah, I've considered even going vegan before, or like trying a vegan week. That's kind of something I've been wanting to do, is do a week of streams where everything we eat is vegan. I did take my nose piercings out. It was because I needed a CAT scan to get my like a pre-surgery thing. So yeah, but I'll put them back in after surgery, which will be in a few weeks. Do the cones. We can do it. We can do a poll. Smile for tuna cones, frown for steamed dumplings. Smile for tuna cone, frown for steamed dumplings. Should do yeah. There are plenty of vegan restaurants, and we go to a vegan restaurant, one in particular that I love. Thank you underscore for subscribing. Cheers. Wait, which was which? Was it smile for cones? I think it was smile for cones, right? Was that it? It was smile for cones, yeah. I think that's what it was. It was smile for tuna cones, frown for frown for steamed dumplings. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Looks like the tuna cones are winning by a pretty significant amount. By double the amount of people, so it's easy. Okay. Let's do that. We'll do the tuna cones as our appetizer. Now, here's a question. Did the items arrive? A bunch of them have. I haven't opened any of them, Miss Christina, because I'm waiting for as many as are going to arrive, because I don't want one to like be lagging behind and someone be, when we open them on stream, to be like, why did mine get opened? So I'm just going to wait till none arrive anymore. I'm assuming there'll be a couple more when I get back. And we'll do them all on stream, and it'll be wonderful. So, yeah. Okay, now here's a question. For our main dish, do we want to do ramen? It's kind of cold out, so it could be good. Or sushi? What do we think? We could do ramen. We can do a sushi roll. One of the two. Oh, thank you. Sounds perfect, Christina. Thank you so much. 2 for ramen, 1 for sushi. We can do a poll. Smile for ramen, frown for sushi. Smile for ramen, frown for sushi. Smile for ramen, frown for sushi. I'm kind of shocked that y'all want to see ramen over sushi today, but who am I to argue? You want to see ramen. Wow. That gets an Owen Wilson wow. Okay. So ramen it is. We'll do the ramen we didn't get last time. Hey, last live I referred to someone in the chat saying hey to them with your blank name. I thought in the chat thought I was a paid hater. I wanted to apologize. Oh, you're all good. I think I recognized after the fact what was happening, because there's a different creator who goes by Nick, but you know, there's a reason that the name Nick is not allowed in the chat. But you're good. You're good. Thank you for saying something. So there are 2. What does my necklace say? It says mommy. My necklace says mommy. You like it? So there's the one we got last time is the shoyu soba, which is buckwheat soba noodles in a light beef broth with wagyu beef, bok choy, shiitake mushrooms, leeks, and bamboo shoots. It was very good. And then the other one is tonkatsu ramen, which is more traditional ramen. Ramen noodles in a rich pork broth with pork belly, shiitake mushrooms, corn, shishito peppers, bamboo shoots, and an egg. I'm friends with them IRL, and we watch together and want to say hey to them. Oh, cool. Well, thank you for saying so. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. Yeah, people try to weaponize that name against me, so it's hard to know sometimes who's who, but I get now. I see now what happened. So, the ramen with the bamboo and the egg sounds good. I tend to agree, and I'm going to ask for no shishito peppers on this, because I'm not big into the shishito peppers. They're a little bitter. I don't mind the spicy, they're just a little bitter. That sound like what we want to go with? We'll say smile for traditional ramen, frown for the soba noodle ramen. Smile for traditional ramen, which is the one with the egg. Frown for the soba ramen, which has the Wagyu beef. It is very nice in here, Elsie. Smile for the traditional ramen, frown for the soba, like Wagyu beef ramen. We had that one last time. We had the non-traditional one last time, but I'd be down to get it again. It was very good. It's a little bit lighter too. Okay, looks like we want to see the traditional ramen, and we haven't seen it in a while, so we'll do that. No problem. Okay, and then as always, we'll finish off this meal with a couple of matcha ice creams. Sound good? May I ask why you're so open about my blank when people might use it against you? Oh, I don't want to translate it. I want to pin it. Can I pin this comment? It's not going to let me pin. Yeah, so why even say my old name if I know people are going to use it against me? So I'm very open about all sorts of stuff, right? And, anything I say in some ways can be used against me, right? Like, I'm open about it because I know people are curious. And when I get the question, what name did you used to use? I want to be able to say, hey, look, I'm happy to tell you what it is if it will satisfy your curiosity. And I'm not answering you right now, Aubrey, but know that it's not a thing you should ask a trans person typically, right? I want to, when people ask, it's almost kind of like an olive branch that I'm willing to give them, right? Of, hey, I will answer this question for you. No problem. Just know that I'm not going to like say, no, I won't tell you, right? Because I want it to be, I want that interaction to go well. I don't want them to like feel bad for asking the question. So that's a part of the reason that I will throw my old name out there. Also, like people are going to find it out no matter what and use it against me, so I might as well own it. And it's not even like it really bothers me that much. I was called it for 27 years. Now, if someone who matters to me calls me that name, that's different. That hurts way more. But when just random strangers on the internet say pretty much, I mean, anything, I don't know them. I don't really care as much. Does that make sense? So that's why I'm open about it. Sounds good, LC. Makes total sense, of course. Thank you, Baked Burrito. Let's read a couple of gifts that came through that are going to help make this meal possible. The first one is from, I think I'm allowed to say who this person is. Name starts with a C. Lily's Lovely for a long time, I think. They sent $10. Hello, C. Thank you. And said, for them cones, love ya, with a pink heart emoji. The cones, of course, are going to the appetizer, the tuna cones that we are going to order, which I've never had. I'm very excited about. Okay, yeah, it was Caitlin. It was Caitlin. Caitlin is lovely. Caitlin's been around forever. Hello, Aaliyah. Someone I am honored to call my friend. Someone who I literally texted yesterday to help me settle a bet with someone. And she helped settle the bet, which I appreciated. Thank you for putting gas in the tank. Let's throw some gas tank emojis up. Mustard, you have not missed much. We haven't even ordered yet. We've decided what we want, but it might, Christina, but not that much. And there's a gift or two more that I still have yet to read. Thank you very much, Caitlin. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for making this stream happen, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Also, thank you to, speaking of PayPal, Christine. Much appreciated. Thank you, IG, for subscribing. Let me pour some more tea so I can Opa you. Opa, thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. By the way, if you want to subscribe and you're like, oh, I can't subscribe on my phone, you can on your computer. If you have a laptop or something, just go on there, tiktok.com, not an iPad. It has to be like an actual computer. I would love to, actually. So I'm going to start with the tuna cones, please. Yes. And then the tonkatsu, please. But no shishito peppers, please.
The ramen or the tonkatsu fillet?
Oh, the tonkatsu ramen, sorry. Tonkatsu ramen. No shishito peppers, please. And then I'll end with a coconut and mango mochi ice cream, please.
So the tuna cones, the tonkatsu ramen, no shishito peppers, and then ending with the coconut mochi.
And mango, please.
And mango.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyways. Oh, thank you. Oh, could I hold on to that, please? Sure. Thank you so much. Anyways, we said thank you to Caitlin. Now we're saying thank you. Oh, this is so sweet. I think I'm allowed to say this person's name. By the way, my baby's due in 2 weeks. I'm struggling, lol. Positive vibes because I'm terrified. Oh, Deja, you're going to be so fantastic. You're going to be so fantastic, Deja. I just know it. We love you. You got this. I think I'm allowed to say this person's name. Am I allowed to? I think so because they mentioned it. So yeah, I think I'm okay to say this person's name. They said $15, which is so sweet. Thank you very much. They said just because you've taught me more than I could ask for, knowledge is power. Thank you. Well, thank you, Christy. I appreciate that, Tiffany. That's huge gas in the tank, y'all. Throw some gas in the tank emojis. I mean, honestly, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to hang out with every day. I think I do want to start doing 5 streams a week. I'm not going to commit to it yet, but I think I want to start maybe every other Wednesday I stream or something like that. But y'all just make me so happy. I love y'all so stinking much. I can't get enough of streaming, and I'm just very grateful to you for being here and being my friends and my crew. So thank you, Christine, and everyone else. Thank you, Caitlin, for gifting. Y'all are the sweetest. Grateful. Of course, Christine. Of course. You should just surprise us when you feel up to. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe instead of like committing to Wednesdays, I'll just like pop up on the Wednesdays I feel like it. Maybe we'll see. I won't commit to. I'm not close to committing to it yet, but like I do want you to know that it's something I'm thinking about because I don't know. I like streaming. What can I say? I've done 5 days a week before. It is exhausting. That break is very nice and it helps me do other stuff. It gives me time to do other stuff. But yeah, has your subscription been affected? Oh, absolutely, Nameless. We were like on our way to 900 and now we're in the 600s. Alyssa, you should be able to resubscribe on the browser. Like once it expires, then you should be able to resubscribe. A lot of people said they only see an option once it's expired. So just wait until then, Alyssa, and it should be okay. We'll make it happen. And I'll tell you what, Alyssa, you've been around for a long time. We'll figure out a way to get you subscribed. I promise. Maybe you could do a shorter stream on the Wednesday or just to get ready with me. Yeah, maybe. Commented your problem. Oh, you did. Did I miss it? I wish I could, but I recently gifted my laptop to my niece and nephew. My husband won't let me. Why won't he let you do that? That's strange. Thank you, Cats in Crochet, for subscribing. Opa, hello, welcome. We'll figure it out, Alyssa. And thank you, Queen. I was just able to resubscribe on my computer. You can only do it when this creator is live. Gotcha. I just subscribed because I wanted to say that I adore listening to you talk. Beautiful human. Thank you, Cats in Crochet. And I love your username. That is a super fun username. And you have the little cool little alternate characters. No, you cannot. It does not work, Sarah. As far as I know. You can't do it on your phone. It is very chill. Health Kick. And thank you, User25, for subscribing. Cheers. Opa. Welcome, welcome. Oh, God. I am ready for these tuna cones. Yeah, I mean, maybe if you can figure it out, but typically when you go to TikTok.com on your phone, it immediately takes you to the app, and there's nothing you can do about it. If that's not the case, then great. But what video games do I play? I play Valorant. I play a lot of games on my phone. I've been playing Balatro lately, Brotato. Those are just auto chess. I play a lot of auto chess. Those are the games I'm playing currently. I tried a new restaurant that opened near me today. Oh, nice. What was the restaurant? Of course, User25. I'm glad it worked. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this will get resolved so people can just like more easily subscribe and we don't have to like have people jump through crazy hoops. But that's the only way around it for now. Have I ever played Valheim? Briefly, it wasn't really my thing though. Thank you, Ginger. Yeah, this I think is my current favorite outfit. Is this shirt, these pants, yeah, and these glasses specifically. I really love these glasses. I don't know why. I've never really had round glasses like this, I tend to go for more like cat eye, but these just work. Thank you, Ginger. I don't know why. Some people have been able to do it on tablets and iPads through web browsers. Okay. So that's good then. Maybe if you have a tablet or iPad, you could give it a shot. It's not easy. They're not making it easy. Some people are like, even when I'm on a computer, it doesn't let me do it. This is so annoying. But yeah, it's kind of just like your mileage may vary. It honestly had everything. The restaurant struggled to pick. It was really good. What kind of food was it? Was it, or is it just like a cheesecake factory where there's everything? Your eyes are popping today. Thank you, Robin. I can't. Yeah, auto renewal won't work. You have to, I think, just go month by month once it's expired. But who was it? Chris came in here and said that they talked to someone who talked to someone at TikTok or something like that, and they said mid-February. So, what is today? February 3rd. We're getting close to mid-February. Yeah, it's so frustrating because it also, I think maybe the, subscription revenue aside, which is very helpful, it stinks because there will come a point where there's not enough people subscribed for us to have this safe space chat, and that's maybe, and I don't want to have to open the floodgates 24/7. Would I get any more piercings? Sure. I mean, first off, once I get FFS, I'll get all these redone. I wouldn't mind getting the girls done. Beyond that, I'm not sure. Thank you, Cats and Crochet. You're very sweet. Yours doesn't expire.
Right over here.
Ooh, thank you. Yours doesn't expire till the 15th. I'm going to try to figure it out. Yeah, me too. Me too, Alyssa. You love the way you explain what's inappropriate or appropriate to ask someone who is trans. Gotcha. I'm subscribing month by month just in case you decide to move to a different platform. Wise, Libby. Yeah, wise. You had your girls done? I love that. I might do it. Marissa wants to, but is scared. I have a fashion friend had hers done, and she seems to be happy with it. So thank you, Kens, for subscribing. Did I do an Opa? I don't think I did. Opa, Kens, hello. And thank you, Ashton. Or hello, Ashton, I mean. Have I ever, or would I ever get long nail extensions? Probably not. Because at the very least, I need certain fingers to not be long. And I don't think I could deal with the asymmetry. By the way, these are the tuna cones. Fashion friend is the nickname we have for someone in my life that is very fashionable. Fashion friend. She's a person. That's just her nickname. Ria or Raya. Cheers. Opa. Thank you for subscribing. Hello. Hi, welcome. What do we think about these? Pretty cute little cones, huh? Pretty cute. I know, visually stunning, right? Shall we try one? Let's see if I can give you a close-up. I mean, I told you, it's like a savory little ice cream cone. There's tuna on the bottom. Oh, thank you, Ashton. Wasabi. What's on top? Say wasabi cream and tabiko, which is just eggs, kind of like caviar. And then, I don't know what's on top, some sort of greenery. I have no idea how to eat this. Like, I feel like it's one bite. Or like you chomp the top off, right? Does that sound right? Yes, it is sushi tuna, so it is raw. Or like you chomp the top off, right? Does that sound right? Yes, it is sushi tuna, so it is raw. And it's smoky tuna tartare. That's why maybe it's darker. Of course. And now is it Ria or Raya? Caviar. I know it does look like blackberry. So should I just like bite the top off maybe? Because I want to get an equal bite of everything, but that's a huge bite. I'd love to have a personal conversation. Jesse, please ask the questions here because I am not able to answer most of my DMs. So if you ask here, I will be able to answer all of them. Yeah, all in one. Okay, I'll take the top off, and then we'll have like most of the cone for bites 2 and 3 or so. Okay, cheers. Oh wait, that was really good. Oh, that's really good. The wasabi cream, packs an umami punch, and I love it. The tuna is wonderful, nice and smoky. The fish eggs on top add a nice little brininess. That's wonderful. And the sesame cone is great too. Like, wonderful, truly wonderful. Am I dating? Not currently, but I'm not like, closed off to it. But I'm not actively trying. I mean, I have FFS pretty soon, so like it's hard to go out on a date and be like, by the way, I'm going to be out of service for like 2 or 3, or however long. Either or. Haha. What makes you so confident? I don't know. I've always been a public speaker. I did theater growing up. It's just kind of how I've always been. It's interesting because neither of my parents are like that. They're both more soft-spoken. I've always been very confident. I don't know what to tell you. You have people recognize me in person. I do. And are they nice? Almost exclusively. I've not had anyone recognize me and be nasty. Yeah. Do I have any advice for others struggling with being confident, you mean? Is that what you mean, being confident? What's FFS? Facial feminization surgery. It's happening very soon. Like, matter of weeks. I guess really close. Will I look extremely different after surgery? I don't know about extremely, but I will look different. What's the worst date I've ever been on? Jeez, I don't even know. I've been on a bunch of bad dates, or dates that like there wasn't a spark. That's always like kind of the most disappointing, right? But yeah, very exciting. Will it hurt? Oh yeah. And once it happens, I won't be able to stream for probably a week or so, and then we'll start maybe on like the second week after, like in early March. We can do like some at-home streams, and then we'll be back to normal, because 75% of the swelling goes down after the first week or two, and after that it's like a much slower process, but it's not so bad. I want anyone to be who they truly are, but what do you think when people say they identify as animals? I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. That's not that. Do not lump in. Please do not lump in trans people with people who identify as animals. That's ridiculous. No. There's no. Plenty of humans are women. Plenty of humans are men, and plenty of humans are non-binary. Right? You can. It's a very realistic thing you can be as a human, is be a woman, right? But you cannot be a horse. Simple. Humans are humans. Humans are not animals. That's it. Yeah. Separately, entirely. No relationship whatsoever to the queer community. Okay. Cone number 2. Here we go. The wasabi. The wasabi. The wasabi is something else. That's a really good bite. It's a really good bite. It's a really good bite. Wow. It's better when you do it all at once, because I think the ratios of this cone is built for one big bite. I don't know. It's like there's something about that wasabi sauce that really takes it to the next level. Like everything else is great too. It does deserve an Owen Wilson wow. Oh my God. We need. Okay. User52, are you there? I need a Mamatino emote, and I need an Owen Wilson emote of him saying wow. I need Mamatino, and I need Owen Wilson, specifically with his mouth like looking like he's saying wow, like wow. I think that's very necessary. So we can drop some Owen Wilson wows in the chat. I think that's big. Owen Wilson wows have become kind of a thing. So, what is it? It's a tuna cone. It has sesame cone. It's like a savory cone, smoky tuna tartare, wasabi cream, and black tobacco. Yes. What's the question, Steffi? Ask away. And Jesse, also, if you have any other questions, the Jesse who asked about the animals thing. I think that was you, right? What was your name? Yeah, Jesse Drama. If you have any other questions, please ask and let us know after. Okay, next question. And let us know. Also, after you send the question, say I sent it in a second message. It'll be good. Why is Bradley blocked? Why is Bradley blocked? We learned that Bradley was actually a troll. Sadly, I appreciate you getting them a sub, but yeah, I know. Isn't that sad? They were someone who was like pretending to be that. I know. They were pretending to be someone. They were asking people for. I know. I know. Yeah. Let's just say I have some sources. It was a shame. But they're not who they say they are, sadly. Yeah, don't give them any money. See, they were asking for it, right? They asked a bunch of people for money. They've only been here for like a week or two, but yeah. Thank you, Sparkle, for subscribing. Cheers. Hello. I think they were asking people Kathy, was it Kathy? Said that they were asking people, they're close to giving them money. They're trying to, I think basically what they were trying to do was like make a sad story and then get in people's DMs and be like, oh, I can't afford blah, blah, blah. Like, see, Kathy was about to send money. You gotta be careful. People have no shame. Welcome, Morgan from the UK. Hello. Cheers. Opa. It was all a sob story. And also notice how Bradley would always have something new. Several times a stream, always something new. Something to remind us how tough it is for them. It's sad that it was all a lie. We got to be careful as a community. And, we had our eyes on Bradley, quote unquote, for a few days, but we got cold hard proof eventually. So be careful if we're reaching out to you. I know, so sad. Hello, Georgie. Did we order food? We did. We have ramen coming next. I did not see the drama, Jennifer, like that. No. Pass my nurse practitioner boards. Good for you, Eyes Bright. Let's give some love to Eyes Bright about passing their nurse practitioner boards. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. They were, Veronica. Okay, sent Jesse. It got filtered. Taking advantage of people's kindness is so disgusting. I know. Yeah, makes sense, Kathy. I do play games. I do play video games. What games do you? And yeah, Jesse, maybe try and say it in a different way, or message user52 about it. When you have bottom surgery, will you have any? Oh, okay, no, it didn't get filtered. I just missed it. When you have bottom surgery, will you have any feelings downstairs? Yes, it'll take a while to kind of all the nerves kind of have to like reconnect, and it takes a little while. But yes. What made someone skeptical of Bradley? Let's just say that I have sources. I have people on the inside, and it was there was no doubt. Did you see my comment? I didn't. Can you put it again, Madeline? It might have gotten filtered, or maybe. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Jesse Drama's question wasn't filtered. It was me. I didn't see it. I got to switch from playing Animal Crossing. Oh, I love Animal Crossing. It's all a vibe. It's just a vibe. I know, Libby. Oh, that's funny. I've never played Roblox. Do I play Sims? No. Thank you. That was very good. There was someone who was basically trying to squeeze people for money, who we figured out who they were and blocked. So I know, Aubrey. It's sad. What is Animal Crossing? It's just a game. It's like on the Switch, Nintendo Switch, and it's very chill. It's like kind of meditative. You have an island that you make pretty and cute, and you get to make your house all cute and stuff like that. Yeah, they said their family wouldn't feed them because they were trans. Interesting. And when you hear that, you want to give them money, right, for food. You do, because it's a poor trans person who can't even get food. Not what was actually happening. And if you sent money, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. I wish I could have figured it out sooner. I have not, Kathy. Yeah, I know. Animal Crossing's so good. Yeah, me too, Tiny. Would I ever do meet and greet? Maybe. It would just depend. I have a lot of hours in Animal Crossing too. I'm excited for the new one. I'm assuming there's going to be a new one on the Switch too. I'm aware of Dress to Impress, and I've still not played it. I should go to VidCon. Maybe I will go to VidCon. When is VidCon? Yes, yes, they were Sammy. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are the cones? I'm trying to think, like, is there anything that I would change about them? No. They were perfect the way they were. 10. I want to say 9 because, like, I feel like 10 should be special. But I'll say 10. Why not? I want the Switch 2 so bad, I know. They've got they're announcing a bunch of stuff in April about it, so it'll be a while. What kind of restaurant? It's a sushi restaurant, but we're getting ramen instead of sushi. Hello. Is that Elvia? No, Peekaboo. Hello, Peekaboo. How's it going? Welcome. Been before. It's super fun. Cool. Yeah, they were a 10. Hello, Lizzie. Oh, thank you, Jesse. People say that my videos are rage bait. I mean, look, I think that's rage bait is a phrase that people use, the words rage bait. People use it when it's not appropriate, when it doesn't apply, right? Like, my content is the way I make it and the way I see it, engaging, interesting, grabbing. It grabs people, right? It's like, ooh, what's this, right? You can see in my most recent cake pop video, I start the video by holding 2 little cake pops in front of the screen, right? Because it looks like something and it grabs you, right? And at the end of the day, if you just take out kind of like the interesting visuals that I'm going for and, you know, whatever hooks I'm doing, I'm just talking about like pretty basic trans 101 stuff, like what is bottom surgery, what is facial feminization surgery, all these different things. There's nothing terribly controversial as long as you're down with trans people, right? I think people like to call it rage bait, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Your lives are a space. Well, thank you, Morgan. I appreciate you. And I agree, Libby. I agree. The presentation was great. You know, let me scroll up a little bit. So sad. I wish I could say I can't believe someone would lie for money, but you know. What's my ideal girlfriend? Oh, geez. I don't know. I don't have an ideal girlfriend because I think there are plenty of girls out there that are wonderful. You know, kindness, empathy, ambition, ick. You saw these things are all nice, but I never want to say, as long as they're kind, I never say never. My son turns 5 in April. Cool. Hello, Brianna. Hello, Samantha. I've only ever had sweet potato sushi. Oh, well, I wouldn't be a fan of sweet potato sushi either. That's not what sushi usually is. People use rage bait for anything they don't like. Exactly. Yeah. Like, rage bait is something that people, okay, the definition of rage bait, as I understand it, is someone who's putting a video out on the internet with the sole purpose of angering people for views, right? Like, going on the internet and it's something that you don't necessarily believe, being like, hey everyone, I think that the sky is red, and if you don't think the sky is red, you're dumb, right? Like, even though that's like a very kind of weird example of it, that's kind of what it is, right? It doesn't matter what it is. They just want people to be angry in the comments so that they get views and make money. That's not what I do, right? Not even close. I make videos to educate, you know? People will say anything. I think these people are genuinely homophobic. I agree. Thank you, Brashley, for subscribing. Cheers. Hello. Cake pop emote would be good too. What's a fun, interesting way? These comments are far enough back that I'm missing the context of what they're applying to. Sorry, I'm super behind on the comments. Cake pop emote, yes. I love sweet potato sushi. Hey, more power to you. Tiny's been a vegetarian for 15 years. Good for you. Kara, there's a sushi place that does a sushi roll of banana, cream cheese, and honey. That sounds good. And Brashley, I'm glad you're able to subscribe. Welcome. Rage bait is different from having an engaging hook. Agree. I agree, Tiffany. What is my favorite food? Pizza and ice cream come to mind, but I love a lot of different food. 9 p.m. in the UK, and I'm just having dinner. Wow, that's late for dinner. The tuna cone would confuse my brain. I know, but then you put it in your mouth and you're like, you're not confused at all. How did I get over the breakup with my girlfriend? Time, talking about it. That's how these wounds heal usually. We got another gift. No, we got another gift. A gift from someone with the first name M. Oh no, just kidding. With the first name that starts with J. I missed that. I mixed that up. The first name J. It says it in here. J. If you want me to say your name, I will. But they sent $20. It's Jill. It's Jill. Yeah. Thank you, Jill. Jill sent $20 and said, "Happy belated birthday, love, Jill." Thank you very much. Let's start some gas tank. Ooh. Thank you.
Ramen.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Jill. You're very sweet. I had a lovely birthday. I'll talk about my birthday in just a second. But I did have a lovely birthday, and thank you for putting gas in the tank. Thank you for making this meal that much easier. I mean, come on, look at this, right? Looks delicious. See it tiny. Thank you. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. I love you. I love doing this. Thank you for allowing me to keep doing it. You're the best. Does your wish list show what others already bought so you don't get multiples of the same thing? Once someone buys it, it just gets taken off. So everything you see is not been purchased yet, which is a convenient thing because otherwise, I agree, that would be annoying, multiples of the same thing. Thank you again, Jill. You're sweet. Oh, yum. I know. It looks so good. I watched through some of the videos people had posted of you and agreed with everything you said. Thank you, cats. And I've never said anything on any of my videos that I don't agree with. I've never said anything just because I know it's going to... Like, of course, people are going to be angry about it because I'm advocating for trans people, right? It's a controversial topic. My existence is controversial, so when I talk about it, people are going to get upset, but that doesn't make it rage bait. People are just mad at trans people. That doesn't make every piece of content about trans people rage bait, right? Thank you, Brashley. It says I'm subscribed, but I haven't. Maybe someone gifted it to you. Cheers to Savannah for subscribing. Hello. I know, these eggs look good. So soft. All right, I'll put a little bit of the spicy sauce on there. A little bit, she says, as she pours the entire thing on. Look at this. Come on. Hey, Savannah, you did it. Thank you for resubscribing. Welcome back. See, it worked on the computer, on the desktop. There you go. It's very sad. You are just you, and that's fantastic. Thank you. I agree. We are just we. Hello, Justine. I believe we got another gift with a question on it, so we can read that while we give this a second to cool. A couple of gifts actually just came through. I know, Savannah. I had to open your live, click subscribe on my computer, but it worked. Well, there we go. I don't have a computer and yours ends today. Ugh, I'm sorry, Lila. I mean, worst comes to worst, if you have like a tablet, it could work maybe with a tablet or a library. Their computer's there. Okay. We got a gift from someone whose first name starts with an L. Thank you very much. They said, "What made you choose the name Lily? I love it." Well, thank you, L. So Lily is a name that's been with me for a long time. I've always thought it was a wonderful name. Even when I was like 11, 12 years old, I used it to name my video game characters when it's like, what do you want to name your character? Do you want to be the boy or the girl? And I always chose girl, and I always made her name Lily. And that was persistent through my life. There was always kind of like these like Lily video game characters. I just love the name so much. And it was always spelled Lilly, not Lily. And yeah, and then when I realized I was trans, it was like, oh, duh, my name's Lily. Of course, I love that name. Yeah. Thank you for the gift, Lisa, and also thank you again. Yeah. Okay. Liz sent $5. Thank you, Liz. They sent. There's a big part of this message that is just for me. But they said the part that I can read is, "I'm sorry about the troll. Much love," with a red heart emoji. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate it. Love you. And for the things I can't say out loud, yeah, yes, I'm with you, and I'm sorry. It's making me move puzzle pieces. There we go. All right. So Anyways, thank you. And I was always drawn to Lily. Oh, and thank you, Hith, for resubscribing. Welcome back, Hith. Hith must have figured it out on a browser. Yeah, I was always drawn to Lily. I mean, I think just subconsciously that was me knowing at a young age who I was, but without actually knowing, if that makes sense. You know? Like knowing without actually knowing. Now, come on, look at this, right? Talk about that noodle pole. Come on, right? Doesn't that look incredible? Freaking noodle pole. I think I might start with one of the eggs, though, because these eggs are so good. Here we go. I'm just telling you how good it is. So yummy. This is my favorite. It might be. It might be. The egg is so good. Yeah. Yeah. Never had it before. Incredible. Incredible. I'll get it again. Oh, thank you. This one? Am I good? So good. I know you can't beat a good ramen. Savannah says, I schedule my days to watch your lives. You keep me away from the world for a while. I'm honored, Savannah. I'm honored. Yes, you will, Liz. Yes, you will. Lizzie says, my subscription runs out today. Going to try and resub on a computer tomorrow. Sounds good, Lizzie. Delicious, yes. Can't beat a good ramen. I'm getting ramen tonight. Should. Ramen. Isn't that a silly... Some people say ramen. Wait, does anyone here say ramen? I heard it the other day. Like, people say Mario, also say ramen. I mean, to be fair, people have different accents in different parts of the world, in different parts of the U.S. But, like, it's ramen. You know what I'm saying? No way. Just people saying caramel is caramel. I say both. And I say both pecans and pecans. Same with gyro. Just says, are most restaurants in my area expensive? Most restaurants in San Francisco are expensive. Drives you nuts, yeah, a little bit. Wait, is there another way besides Mario? Yeah, Mario. Hi, human. Mario. Ramen. Yeah, it's ramen. Crayon and crayon, yeah. Jalapeno. I believe it's acai, not acai. Acai, which is confusing. Yeah, there's people say Mario instead of Mario. Most people say Mario, like Super Mario. That pork is awesome. I don't know what they're doing here today, but they're on their game today. Yes, acai. Yeah. Acai. Not acai, yeah, acai. What are the red bits? What are the red bits? Oh. I know what the red bits are. They are pickled ginger. Have you heard of Wagamama's? It's the popular Japanese restaurant in the U.S. I've not heard of it. Sounds good, though. But I'll tell you what, this ramen is all I need right now. This ramen and I are having a moment. We're having a moment. I refuse to believe someone else says Mario. I don't know if they say Mario, but definitely Mario, I've heard. There's a guy on a podcast I listen to that says Mario, and they always make fun of him for it. Just curious, did you go to college? I did. I went to, my alma mater is Macalester College in St. Paul, Minnesota. I graduated with a BA, bachelor's in media and cultural studies in 2015. Ramen is how I say it, same. Yeah. Mario, yeah, Mario is the way I say it. I think most people, but some people say Mario. Hi, Clyde. Good to see you too. And it has corn. Does it have corn? Yeah, corn. Seems kind of odd. I think corn's a pretty common even in like cheap ramen. There's corn. I'm sure they would have given it to me without, but corn, I think, especially like buttered corn, is pretty common. Yeah. It is so good, ginger. Oh, you're in Minnesota? Cool. Yeah, I lived there for 4 years in St. Paul, and I did not like the weather, but I did the work, and I graduated, and then I left. Mm. Like in cup of soup. Maybe not the just like the ramen squares with the packets because where would they put the corn? But in the cup of soup, it's usually like the powder, a couple of like green bits, and a couple of things of corn, right? What made me move to San Francisco? Originally, I moved to San Francisco I moved here in August of 2020, like deep pandemic, because I got a job in tech here. But I'd be lying if I didn't think that, if I said I didn't think that that it was like a subconscious thing coming here to transition, right? Even though I had an excuse, I knew that I was going to be like, as I was driving from Atlanta to San Francisco, which I did 5 days with my dog Finn, who I was lovely, no longer with us, but my dog Finn at the time. I remember thinking like, I'm going to finally live my truth, basically. Like I'm going to go and buy that dress or sports bra that I want, and I'm going to be in San Francisco, so it's going to be okay. Like I just felt safer. So I think I was drawn to SF so I could start my transition. And that's as soon as I hit the ground in San Francisco, I basically started transitioning more or less within like a month or two. Yeah, so that's why. And then that same job I was with from August 20. Well, once I got here, I was from when I got to San Francisco all the way till December 2022 when I was a part of a round of layoffs. I didn't do anything wrong, but the company, let's just say the company invested in something really bad and not bad, just something that failed. And I had to lay off like half of the company, if not more. So I don't even know if that company still exists, but yeah. And then I started doing content. Thank you, Aaliyah. Do you have many friends that live close by in San Francisco? Like, do I have friends in the city? I do. Fashion friend lives in San Francisco. A couple other people who I will not name, but yeah, I got friends. So happy you had the journey you had because we have the Lily we have today. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how things work out, but it's been wonderful. Hard sometimes, a lot of times, but also very lovely. I want to say we got another gift. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I saw it. Maybe I'm thinking of a gift that already came through. No, I guess not. Could have sworn I saw something come through. Anyways, um, yeah, that's it. Is it expensive to live in San Francisco? Oh yeah. Expensive is a bit of an understatement. Um, more expensive than most places. How was my birthday weekend? Awesome. I saw a bunch of different comedy shows, got to see some friends, ate really good food. Just had it was busy, but it was good. And I got to meet some celebrities. No celebrities that y'all would know, unless y'all are like nerdy podcast listeners. A very specific niche genre of podcast. I got to meet some heroes, and they were very nice, which was great. Is the Babe area more expensive for rent? Oh yeah. I have a studio apartment, 625 square feet, no washer or dryer in the unit, $2,300 a month plus utilities and stuff. Do I use perfume? I do. My main one is Mandorlo de Sicilia from Acqua di Parma. It's what I'm wearing right now. My go-to. Rent is so expensive where I live. Oh wow, Marissa, where do you live where rent is 3,000 plus? Every time I think of San Francisco, it reminds me of the Inside Out. Yeah, that is an SF. I forget. Did I see comedians there? Griffin Newman, Paul Scheer, Adam Pally, Mary Holland, Connor Ratliff. Any of these names? Oh, I'm very much a nerd, Liz. Absolutely, I'm a nerd. Do I not come off as a nerd? Because I don't know. Do y'all see me as a nerd? It's okay because I see myself as a nerd. I don't see it as like anything bad. It's insane. I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and basement, and we only pay $730 a month. Yeah, no, not here. $730 a month won't get you a 10 by 10 box in one of the worst parts of town. Not in San Francisco. Kentucky, one bedroom for $500 a month. User 52 says big nerd vibes. Say I'm a gamer. Okay, fair enough. Caitlin says first impression, no, I do now because I know you. Fair enough. Vamp Love is a nerd. Cheers. Alyssa doesn't see me as a nerd. Okay. Selena says I am the nerd. I'm definitely a nerd for sure. Temecula Oh, wine country. Yeah, wine country's expensive. Yeah, they're great, Kay. Fashionista. Well, thank you, Deja. Caitlin's a nerd. You definitely are a nerd. At first, no, but you get to know. You know. That's funny. Oh. Video games. Yeah, I play video games, but I think I'm a nerd for other things too. I'm kind of an audio nerd, a little bit. Escape room nerd. One of my favorite Disney princess. Is it a cop out if I say Princess Leia in A New Hope? Probably, right? Of course, I listened to How to Get This Get Made, Ken. I loved it. Love it. And Blank Check, I love. Which is why I love Griffin Newman. Yeah, I saw Paul Scheer. I have a picture that I took with me and Paul Scheer yesterday. Y'all want to see? Power Rangers nerd? Sure. Thank you, Lady Brady. I could probably green screen the picture if y'all want to see. Is broccoli on pizza a thing? Yeah, I've had broccoli on pizza. It's not like, oh my God, the best thing ever, but it makes sense sometimes. You want to see the picture? All right. Let's see. Let me do this. How do I do the effects? Enhance, maybe? Effects. There we go. Hold on. This was it. So you can kind of see that's me in the right, then Paul Scheer, then Adam Pally. He was in the Mindy Project and other stuff, and then probably, unless you're really into comedy, you might not know Mary Holland, who's also great. Oh, you're good, Robin. Yeah, I know, Liz. Broccoli is your favorite. I did not watch the Grammys, but I'm aware of that there was some that what's her name, Gaga and Chappell Roan said some really sweet things about trans people. Isn't it cool? They were very nice. Very happy to take the picture. I was nerding out so hard. Paul Scheer is probably the most recognizable of that group. Maybe Adam Pally, depending on things you've watched. Mm. Mm. Wow. Wow. The news are heavy, and I'm a little warm right now. I'm sweating a little bit, but they're very good. They're very good, and we have the ice cream coming too. You recognize Paul Scheer first. Where do you recognize him from? He's in like a bunch of what's the show he's in? That the sports one that's about football. The League. Yeah, I put like a whole spice thing in it. I had like a spice sauce that I dropped in because I do like it spicy, but also I kind of expected it to be way colder today, and it's really not as cold. Oh, thank you, Aaliyah. Yeah, Paul Scheer was this Andre in The League. Adam Pally was in Happy Endings. That was a good show. I didn't feel like it didn't get big. Oh, interesting. The temp here isn't probably close to 60 today. I'll check in a second. I'm not into sports, no. Thank you to Aaliyah. Hi, Aaliyah. Aaliyah, who is someone who's been around for forever. We love Aaliyah. Sent $4. Thank you. And said, wish I could give you more, but I'm still a broke college student. Hey, if everyone in the stream right now sent me $4, that would be insane. So it's thank you. Don't underestimate how far something like $4 can go. Love you though, and you look gorgeous today with a smiling heart face emoji and a pink heart emoji. Of course, you can name me. If you go down, I go down with you with a laughing emoji and a middle finger emoji. Thank you, Leah. You're a real one, as the youngins would say. Thank you very much. I recognize him from Bride Wars. Never seen it. Does it get busy in SF for the Super Bowl? Is the Super Bowl this week? No. Is it in SF, or is it happening this year? It's not happening here, is it? I would have heard about it. Wait, it's happening here? The Super Bowl? No, it's not. Isn't it in like Michigan or something? Um, uh, God, L. From blank to blank. I'm not. I get what the leaves are, but I don't know what the cloud is. To New Orleans. Oh, okay. No, I don't know. I'm assuming the bars are busy for the Super Bowl, but I'm not a bar person, so I wouldn't really know. New Orleans. I understand that, L. What are you vaping? What are you? Yeah, it's fine. Do I have any tips? Um, you just got to be really honest with yourself, because honestly, like, what substances do is help us get away from something, right? And think about like where if it's just anxiety, like where's my anxiety come from? Like sit on it, think about it, meditate on it, and think through why you want to stop doing the thing. Remember how it makes you feel and how it doesn't make you feel good long term, how it's not good for your body, and you just got to try and throw it out. Yeah, I don't think I spelled it right. You're fine. My dream super halftime Super Bowl artist. I have no idea. The protein is pork. Yes, gotcha. I mean, just gotta stop and want it. You gotta want it really bad. Make a commitment to yourself and know that it's a fight. You know that it's a fight. There's a dance coach in Pride Wars. Oh, really? He's so funny. Have y'all ever seen Bajillion Dollar Properties? It's a fake real estate reality show. It's like, at first, it looks like it's a normal real estate reality show where they're just like selling houses, but you learn that it's like just comedians pretending to be real estate agents. It's so funny. It's so stinking funny, though. Comparison. That's not the same at all, Deja. Drinking Pepsi and drinking alcohol are very different. Me to be out enough for him? Because it would make you be out. If that's what means what I think it is, that is truly disgusting, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Elle. Some people are just evil. Just evil. Kay says, no, but I need to watch that. There's another show, Mocking the Real Housewives. I haven't seen that. But yeah, Bajillion Dollar Properties is really funny. Yeah. As long as you're okay now, Elle. Yeah. Yummy. I'm all about this, y'all. Our puppy is sleeping. That's so cute. Thank you, Kim. All right, I'm good. I'm ready for ice cream. What was my least favorite job I've ever had? I have an answer for this. Good for you. Good for you, Al. I'm proud of you. My least favorite job was when I worked for 2 weeks at a news station. Okay, kind of ramen. It was a tonkatsu ramen, like a pork broth ramen with chashu pork and an egg. My least favorite job was when I worked at a news station for like 2 weeks. Was the ramen better than the other one? They're so different. I like them both. I don't think I have a favorite. Maybe I'd go this one slightly, but I like them both. Thank you, Heather, for subscribing. Opa, cheers, hello. Yeah, I worked at a news station for 2 weeks. They were paying me less than minimum wage. I had to wake up at 3 in the morning to be there at like a little before 4 for the morning news. The actual day-to-day work was fine. I didn't hate it. It actually kind of went pretty quickly. But it was just kind of like, I don't know, the morning news is so silly. There's really nothing to it. I don't know why people watch it. And I remember just being kind of like, I was the lowest on the totem pole and I wasn't treated very well. And I was also making less than minimum wage, so I just quit because they didn't value me. I think I did a fine job. Like, I don't think I did anything wrong, but it just wasn't a very, like, I didn't see it going anywhere, so I quit. And they were like, but how could you didn't give notice? And it's like, you pay me less than minimum wage. Like, if you're trying to buy my loyalty, you're certainly not doing a great job of it. I forget the loophole they had to like get around the minimum wage, but no. I was working at a news station, like a morning like local news station. Your worst job was at the Better Business Bureau. Tell me about it. I wouldn't wake up early for less than minimum. That's what I'm saying, right? And like I was so miserable. I had to go to bed at like 5 p.m. It was awful. Refuse to watch the news. I can get judged for it, but I just can't. And yeah, Marissa, totally. And also, this wasn't even like the network news. It was just like stupid stories about like there was a break-in on this street and this street, and look at this dog being so cute. Like, yeah. No pros, all cons. Exactly. Oh yeah, someone's paying to hate. Hey, I mean, look, it happens. We got their money. We got their money. Thanks for the money. Can't complain. Yeah. So that was my least favorite job, I think. I've had other jobs I'm not huge on. I didn't particularly enjoy being a substitute teacher, mostly because like working within the bounds of the school system was really difficult. It wasn't even a public school, and I just didn't jive with it. Yeah. Welcome back, Heather Arts. Thank you for resubscribing. Yeah, that's why we sub only. But then, yeah, because then people can pay to hate if they want, and they get their comment, and then that's it. I feel like I'd be good. Oh, thank you, Al. I think I would too. But I prefer this.
The ramen over here?
Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And could I have some ice water, please?
Sure.
Thank you. I am so hot right now. I'm like sweating like crazy. I don't know if you can see I've got like very sweaty pits right now because like I shouldn't have had. I'm the ramen plus I have heated tights on right now. Get some ice water. I used to be a teacher and I couldn't stand OT. It's so awful. And I agree, Kyle. I agree. How is your day like as a substitute teacher? I'm thinking about doing that. Well, I was what they called like I forget. They had like a name for it, but basically I showed up every day to the same school. It was a private school, and they paid me like very little just to show up every day. And I remember some days I would do nothing. I would just sit around and they give me like menial tasks. Like one day for the entire day, thank you, I literally just sharpened pencils the entire day. It was so boring. And then, every once in a while you'd like cover a period when a teacher needed like some extra help or whatever. And then at one point, a math teacher went out on maternity leave and I was tapped to be that math teacher for 3 months, like to the end, like it's like February to the summer. And it was, I actually really liked the teaching of the math. I think I was really good at that. But I went off book a lot and I taught the concepts because they were a very strict school. They were like, you need to teach, this way of solving for X with this particular equation. And I was like, well, I think that this equation or like this particular example is more helpful. So I'm going to use that. And the kids learned better. And the class did pretty well on the tests when I tested them on stuff. But I just didn't get along with the administration. And I had to deal with parents. I didn't want to deal with parents. That was miserable. Yeah, you get by. Kyle hates working, but you get by. I'm glad you get by. Yeah. Anyways, Aubrey, it was boring and not fulfilling. Yeah, I agree. They're not heated. They're fleece lined. They're not like You might be getting filtered, Leah. I'm also not able to see all the comments. Maybe you're getting filtered. L Morgan. Maybe, I don't know. Love to get out of retail work. I'll tell you what though. The thing you sent me that you sell, I won't say for privacy purposes, that was really cool. Expensive. Oh, I needed that. But yeah, so that was probably my least favorite job by a big margin, the news station. And then maybe the substitute teaching wasn't big on. I didn't really like fundraising. No jobs I've had compared to this, though. Not even a little bit. Hello, Stacy. How's it going? I should get a sundae to. Oh, mate. Well, we already ordered our dessert though, Aubrey. We're getting mango and coconut mochi ice cream, which are delicious. And also, it's the only desserts that I can have here because they're the only ones that don't have matcha in them. And matcha is green tea, which has caffeine. So, but they are very good and very tasty. I'm trying to think of other jobs I've had that I really didn't like. I worked in an office filing once, like a doctor's office. That was no fun. That was really boring. Um, I really loved working at the summer camp I worked at. It didn't go through Aaliyah. You can message user52 as well. I'm eating an ice cream hiding from my 3 kids because of me. That's funny. I love a good white chocolate matcha or vanilla one. I mean, it sounds good in theory. I just don't like matcha. I just don't like matcha. Even if I did, it's got caffeine. So, what other stupid jobs have I had? I worked briefly in show business, kind of, where I was like a production assistant, like a runner on like TV sets, like ad sets, where there was like they were filming a commercial or like a movie or something. I didn't hate that. It was boring sometimes, but sometimes it was fun. It was usually, the work was kind of here and there. It wasn't like as consistent because it was like you could get hired for a day or two at a time. Um, but I remember I worked on a Woody Harrelson movie briefly. One day, I guarded his trailer for like 12 hours. It was boring as heck. Um, I worked on the day on a show called. I just did this over a summer, called Celebrity Motorhomes, which was fun. We toured the BNLs, if you know them. I can't say their full name, but they're like a '90s band, BNL, and the Violent Femmes. They had toured their tour buses. It was like MTV Cribs, but with motorhomes. That was fun. What was my favorite job besides the one I have currently? Working at summer camp. I loved working at summer camp. I worked at a Jewish summer camp for 5 summers, where I was also a camper for 7 summers. It's a family thing. My mom went there, my brother went there, my aunt and uncle went there. It was like a whole thing. I think my grandmother might have too. I forget. And just loved it. I taught cooking classes for 5 summers. So like kids would come through. Um, Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And we just like cook things together. It was so much fun. I loved it. Every summer, I loved it. It kept getting better and better. I had some great friends at summer camp. I got to be myself. It was one of the first places I ever felt gender euphoria because at summer camp, you're allowed to be very yourself, right? It's like a place to be weird and like find yourself. And you can wear silly clothes, and it's fun because it's summer camp. Why not? So I would wear aprons in the kitchen because I taught cooking, and I would always wear these very feminine aprons. Like sometimes they'd just be tie-dye aprons, but then sometimes they'd be, these like 50s rockabilly women's aprons. And I was always drawn to them. I don't know why, but I would always wear these women's aprons, and I just felt so good in them. And I didn't think as much of it as I should have because it would have been nice to have figured things out sooner. But I wore these aprons, and sometimes the kids would ask me like, "Why are you wearing a girl's apron? You're a boy." And I'd say, I didn't have the correct answer at the time, but I did say something along the lines of, "Well, I'm confident in my masculinity. Are you?" And they would be like, "Oh, whoa," and didn't say anything back. But I loved that job. I loved it. I still have friends from it. People I still talk to. You get to know people in a way at summer camp that you don't in real life. So it was a formative experience. It made me who I am. It gave me a lot of the skills that I have today. I mean, when you think about it, going to summer camp, it's like when you're a kid at least, it's like you and 9 or 10 other kids with these two basically like 18, 19-year-old counselors who have never taken care of kids before in their life for a whole month. They don't have enough attention to give you to like coddle you, right? You're one of many. You have to kind of learn to fend for yourself a little bit in a good way. You have to remember to brush your teeth. You have to like dress yourself in the morning. You have to make sure you eat enough because like if you don't, you could like your counselors might not notice. They might, but they might not. Like they're there to take care of you, but it's just different. You've got to learn. It's a place to learn how to be a human and how to be like kindness, how to be kind to people. It's great. Do you keep in contact with any of the kids that I counseled in camp? That's a good question. Close contact, no. But some of them I like follow on Instagram. I know my brother. So actually, I was something that happened that doesn't always happen is sometimes they'll separate siblings because my brother's 6 years younger. But because our dad, the first year that my brother was, no, it's actually the second year. The second year that I was working there, me and my dad and my brother's dad were, thank you, User52, I'll read it soon. My dad was serving in Afghanistan, summer 2012. So they put me and my brother in the same unit in that, like, I was taking care of kids his age, right? Which was, usually they avoid that kind of thing, but it ended up being fine because they wanted us to have time together because our dad was literally serving in like a dangerous place in the part of the world, on the other side of the world. And for the following 4 summers, it went very well with my brother's unit, so with his age group. So they kept putting me with that age group along with all the counselors that I met that year, and we all became really close friends. And those kids became like our kids that we aged up with, and so I got to know that group of kids really well, and plenty of them have like reached out to me since I transitioned. There's one in particular, I won't say who, but someone who was my camper in that age group and then went on to be a counselor themselves, and they did a whole program when they were a counselor where they talked about the counselors that inspired them. And what they did is they had their campers write letters to their counselor that inspired them. So like, kid that used to be my camper is now a counselor, has their kids, and those kids wrote letters to me. And I just randomly got a letter in the mail one day that was like 50 letters from kids I'd never met being like, thanks for teaching my counselor how to be a counselor. And it was like, so cute, so sweet. And yeah, I haven't talked about it much, but like I could talk about summer camp for hours. You know, there's just so much to talk about. I ran a 3-day color war. If you don't know what that is, like the camp is split into 2 or 3 teams, and it's like several days of sports competitions. Like there's, you know, all sorts of like events that you're competing with the other teams for points. And I like pitched the idea for the whole camp color war that year, and I got to run it with a couple of people that were really nice. It's like 3 crazy days where you don't sleep much. And there's one main person. My brother's still in touch with like a bunch of people from camp. He's still very much in that world. Thank you so much. But I'm not so much. But there is one person who I'm still kind of in touch with. We talk to each other on Instagram here and there. She was older than me. She was my boss for some of the time, but she is just someone who's kind of like I've always looked up to, and I still keep in touch with her. And actually, you know, one of my counselors reached out to me yesterday. He's like a doctor now, and he was talking about how he takes care of trans kids and how like protective he is of trans kids, and it was cool to hear from that person. And yeah, it's just a big part of. I mean, 12. When you think about it, 12 summers. 5 of those I was on staff, so that's 10 months total I worked there. And then, so like, and 24/7. It's not just like 9 to 5. It's all day long. 10 full months of just like super formative. And then when I was a camper, I went for 7 months. So if like 17 months at summer camp, that's like a big chunk of your life. I really, really loved it. Aubrey, loved your camp counselors. They're great. And when you look back, it's like those were just like kids, basically, like 19-year-olds. They need summer camp for adults. I think that would heal my inner child. I agree. I never really did summer camp, and I missed out. I loved it. Do you recommend summer camp for kids? And if they ask to go, absolutely. Do your research, because it's not for every kid, and different camps have different things to do, but absolutely I'd recommend it. Okay, this is from, I believe, Aaliyah. Aaliyah asks, jeez. Okay. It's not really a question, just like a really awful thing that happened to Aaliyah. I'm really sorry that happened to you. Talk about an awful job. I'm sorry to hear that, Aaliyah. I don't know if I can read that out loud, but love you. Sorry that happened to you. Mango. This is mango mochi ice cream. Yeah, worst job. That makes sense. So on the inside is just mango ice cream, and then on the outside is mochi, which is like soft rice, smushy stuff. Mm. It's always so good. It's always so good. So smushy, chewy. I love mochi. I really only ever eat it when I'm here. It's so good. Tried it once and the outside freaked me out. Oh, really? I love it. I love how, like, it's just like a chewy little treat. Passion fruit mochi, totally. Any mochi, I don't really care about the flavor, as long as it's not matcha. Mm. I think fruit flavors work better. Like a chocolate mochi, but I still eat it. That's why I like coconut and mango. Like, I feel like those are two flavors that really do well. The mochi is such a soft thing. I feel like fruit flavors pair the best with it. You can't stand the funny texture. How did I develop my speaking skills? Thank you, Kyle. Theater. Years of theater. I started doing theater in 3rd grade. My first play, My Mochi, interesting, Aubrey. And yes, Brooke, is Gummy. That's it. In 3rd grade, I auditioned for a show called Amazing Grace, which is based on a book, a kid's book about this black girl who auditions for the role of Peter Pan. And there's like a lot of pushback because, oh, she's black. And it's like, a story about racial discrimination against this little girl. And at the end of the book, she gets to be Peter Pan. It's lovely. And I auditioned for it and I got a part. But it wasn't just like a regular show it wasn't like a church play, or it was a show that was at a big theater that they bussed kids in from all over town to go to see this show on field trips. Like, it was a show that like schools would pay to send kids to. It was like a real actual show on a real stage with like real director and everything. And some of the other kids were older. I was one of the younger kids, but I got to like miss school to be in it. It was really, really formative. How was lunch? It was very good. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry you missed it. I was left at a summer camp where I was bullied by the kids and the counselors. I'm sorry, Aaliyah. Yeah, look, that's the thing. Like, some summer camps are not good. And I've heard that from some people, because when I talk so highly about summer camp, every once in a while hear someone who had something like that. And it's so sad. Which is why, as a parent, you got to be really careful where you're sending your kid. I started there, Kyle. That was my first acting gig, and then through middle school, I was in plays. I was cast as I was very often put in lead roles, especially like middle school. I was Sherlock Holmes in the Sherlock Holmes play. I was the prince in Cinderella. When I was in 6th grade, and Cinderella was in 8th grade. She was like a foot taller than me, and she was an alto, and I was a soprano because my voice had not dropped yet. I think I have that on DVD. I need to get the file of that because I have it on DVD. It was my first kiss on stage. It was hilarious. Lip syncing needs to top up. Okay, we'll do it in a second. High school, I was in all the musicals, almost all the shows. Sorry. No, you go ahead. Thank you. High school, I was in a bunch of shows as well, like was always acting. And then even a little bit into college. I did freshman year of college. I was in an acting class taught by the one and only Harry Waters Jr. If you want to Google Harry Waters Jr., you might recognize him from Back to the Future. He was in Back to the Future as the guy who holds up the phone and is like, "You need to hear this." And he taught theater. No, you're good, Megan. And I was very good friends with him. I would even call him a mentor. and I did the Laramie project that he directed, which was a very intense show, probably like the most intense acting thing I ever did. And then I did another like one act, but then I kind of just fell off of it. So yeah, but that has really kind of helped me be comfortable public speaking. Yeah. Okay, it should be good. Oh, thank you, Kay. One of my friends does theater, and I love seeing her in plays. Isn't it lovely? Hi, Becky. You have missed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do. All right, so let's do the guessing game. I'll first remind you, the other day you mentioned during your get ready with me's, I go for runs. I don't go for runs. I do stationary bike though. I do it 5 times a week. I stationary bike. My knees aren't good enough for runs. Yeah. Yeah, we learned that Bradley was actually very much a troll trying to get people's money in DMs, which is sad. Okay, we got a mint tea. I am left-handed. We got a tonkatsu ramen. We got a tuna cone appetizer and 2 mochi ice creams. I know, no freaking way, yeah. Literally, Bradley was in people's DMs asking for money. And let's just say I have people who send me things. It was confirmed. There was no doubt. I know, right? Sad. Okay. Go ahead and guess. I tipped about 28% is my guess. Yeah. Guess dollars and cents, please, Belle. I told my friend that I was suspicious of them, but I didn't want to accuse. Wow. You were right. You were right. Bradley used all of our emotions against us. Yeah, really sad. Yeah, use dollars and cents, please, Belle. 92.0. Okay, got it. I just want to make sure that we know, so that if if it's a matter of sense, that I can, know what you'd like it to be. Okay. I know who's closest so far. Cool. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. Carissa, you got it. Pre-tip, it was $70.25. I tipped $20, bringing it to $90.25, which makes you just under $1. No, wait. Yeah, just under $1 under. Does that make sense? You're less than $1 from it, which is pretty good. Carissa and the cutest dog ever. Yeah. Now, Carissa, do you know what you win? Do you know what you win? Forgot the mochi. Shoot. I'll get it next time. You know what you win? It's a really good prize. Carissa knows. You win nothing. You win nothing. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry. But I did get a little everything from my birthday. It was a birthday present, so I will pass a little bit on to you. So you win everything and nothing. Congrats. Also, my eternal blah, 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 blah. You win. Congrats. Wednesday stream this week, maybe. I don't want to say yet because I'm not committing to Wednesday streams. I like Wednesday streams. Hi, Ricky. Thank you, Heather. I'm doing well. It's my Dalmatian patch. Oh, I love that. I'm not going to commit to Wednesday yet, but I won't say no. So yeah, I think that's good. We had good food today. Very chill. I'm tired because I've had a long weekend. So I'm going to go and lie on my couch and snuggle with Nugget. Didn't do the birthday haul stream. I'm waiting for all the gifts to get here, and then we'll open them all on stream. Could I do evening streams? No, sorry. I aim for middle of the day. That's when I like to do it. When am I thinking for Gris? I'm not yet sure, Brooke. Wednesday, Thursday, maybe. I'll keep you posted. I won't just do it out of nowhere. There will be at least 1 or 2 streams before. Well, it will be you will be notified. I'll at the very least do like a sub only video to like give you a date, so that you can plan for it. I won't just spring it. Thank you, Bonnie, for subscribing. Opa. Thank you, Bonnie. Hi. Sorry you subscribed right at the end. But hi. Thank you for subscribing. Of course, Brooke. Cool. So see y'all tomorrow. What else? Thank you to everyone who gifted today. Oh, thank you, Ricky. 11 p.m. in Denver. Wow, it's late. I love ya. Thank you to my mods. I have. Oh yeah. If you want to buy me a last second birthday present, even though it's a little bit late, I still have the list up, and then I will definitely include it in the gift haul stream. We'll just open them all at once, and I'll read the notes that come with them, because you can add a little note. So yeah. Anyways, all right, everyone. I love ya. And until tomorrow,